Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it's the Journeyman, it is Genk, and today in hometown hero to glory, I think that's what I've ended up decided calling this save on stream, we have got Rangers in the quarterfinal of the Europa League, and our first leg is at the Ibrox Stadium, and hopefully we can do wonders here and then go and bring ourselves into a very, very, very nice lead. Give ourselves a very nice lead and then obviously end up winning the second leg at home and we get through to the semi-final of the Europa League. Since we last met, first thing I am going to touch on is World Cup qualifying. We have officially qualified for the World Cup. There we go. It's the 2026 World Cup. It's kind of nearly impossible in Asia if you're a big team to not qualify for the World Cup because you'd have to lose a lot of games of football. In real life, Australia kind of needs that because we are pretty garbage, but on FM with Joel Decker, we're not too bad, so easy as you like. You'll see more of that action come towards the World Cup, Asian Cup, you name it. In terms of with the boys itself, been really good. Since we played Valencia, we made the semi-final, winning 3-2 in a game that we're always winning. We beat Antwerp 6-1, 1-0 and 5-0. And to be fair, every one of those league games, bar the Oostend game, which we only won 1-0, we have gone and played with the second string side. So they've been doing absolutely outrageously. Eric Barley considerably. But have a guess which league game I played on key highlights, which was this morning before I went to work. That one there, we only won 1-0. Have a look at the games that we played on extended. 5-1, 4-1, 5-0. It yet again implements the fact that on key highlights, the game match engine just goes, oh, there's someone's dominating a highlight and just picks an end. Where in extended, not key, on extended, it will implement the overall match momentum of the game, the current momentum of the game that's used in the data hub, the chance creation where it's coming from to plan its next highlight, and of course the statistics and flow of the match. And then that's where the highlights will come from. And then obviously if you see more highlights with you dominating, score more goals, yada yada, instead of on key where it just mashes it all together. First big tip, play on extended. And that's what we're doing today, even though I did get and played on key for the last 20 minutes of that game to make sure it just went quick because Celta Bruges were down to 10 men. But in terms of us today, we're at pretty full strength apart from Sadak being suspended. We all know why that is, because he decided he wanted to give me a heart attack and make me age 10 years last episode. In terms of then, they have Windmar unregistered, which makes no sense. They have a Grilla unregistered, which doesn't make any sense. And they have Jordan Amavi out suspended, which is great for us in this first leg. You feel like if Rangers were going to do something, they have to beat us at home and see how we go. And we will have a look how Rangers have got here. They currently lie second in the Premiership to Celtic. Come on, Ange Postecoglou. I think he's still in charge there. If we actually click at Celtic. Is he? Yeah, he is. Come on, Ange. Win another one. Do it for me, buddy. But more importantly, if you look at Rangers, and there we are. We have a look at their Champions League group, which was Group B. If we go to Group B, they finished third in a group, third of Bunche, Inter and PSG, so no shame. They lost home and away to PSG, away to Inter, and home to Fenerbahce, and they beat Fenerbahce away and beat Inter somehow 5-1, so we have to be careful here at the Ibrox what could happen. In terms of their other, everything else, first knockout round, they got Apol, some side they absolutely terrorised. They then beat Lille 2-1 at home and held on for a 1-1 draw away from home to make it to the quarterfinals. So the fact that they did the job against Lille kind of makes me a little bit worried. But this team here, as you can see, with Eric Barley being included, and to be quite fair, with the form and how he's playing, 8.08 in the last 5 games, he's probably a guy that probably deserves a start as well. The team is at full strength. So it's Vandervoot, Florenzi, Barley, Katanich, Machado. Don't know what my hand's doing this, but let's go. Odanenka and Christian, Pepe, Franca, Guyan, and Papa Pauli. That was a very enthusiastic way to tell the team. Hopefully it's an enthusiastic response when we go and beat them here in Scotland. That would be the plan and the goal. If we play however we played against Valencia in the second leg last time out, or in any of the ways we played the first 2 legs, or the first whole tie against Vienna, I actually expect them to beat me. And I've already seen Jose Sars in goals and Hadji still here. So, and Dennis Zakaria and KK are here. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting game, this one here. Now, let's go have a look at them. So they're playing 4-4-2, which Vapa Vienna used and used extremely well. Ryan Jack at right back. Okay, so they haven't registered their natural back at right back, and due to the suspensions, Ryan Jack's playing. Who's on the left? His name is Athena Guy. Athena, your job today, get at it. Connor Goldstein at the back there too, with Kipri, two very decent centre-backs, very well-rounded, and Richards moved from centre-back out to left-back, which is probably a win for us, but very good and capable left-back. Dennis Zakaria looks fantastic, of course, as well. Kai is usually a very good prospect on FM. Then Kamara is unbelievable. Jefferson, very good player as well. Lorien up top, the 31-year-old, very well-rounded, and Haji on FM. He's usually not too bad at all. Robbie on the bench is the backup keeper. He probably should be... No, it's Jose Sarr goals. I'll take that back. But he's a very good backup keeper. Idrissa looking decent. James Donnelly looks very good. Andy, very good, should probably start. Leon King. And Adam Devine, the youngster, is not developed at all in this save, so that's perfectly fine. Interesting side. It's a side that I expect to... With the fact that they've got Jack at left back, or right back I should say, it's a side I expect to beat, but I'm not too sure. Anyway, it's us in the white, they're in the blue. The fact they're playing 4-4-2 and we struggled against the Rapid Vienna with that and they have more quality makes me a bit more worried. But I'm also believing that because we're playing on extended highlights, if we have some sort of possession, we'll win this game of football. I do feel like if we get a draw or win the first tie, we'll be very good in Belgium, that we should be okay, as Machado's hit the outside of the post to make it 1-0 early doors. That's fine. I would take a draw. It depends on the game, but I would take a draw on paper because I would then back him to beat him over 90 minutes in Belgium. Florenzi, Odanenka now. Ball to Florenzi, and he will be able to whip this first time and does. Backstick, Fina, straight at the keeper. Had enough time to take a touch and probably hit it, but didn't in the end. But a good start from us, and then that. Potential knee injury. Wow, that could be huge. Owen is like for like, so Owen's going to go out there. The speed of Owen versus the lack of for Jack is okay. Maybe it's Jack's plan to just injure all the players out there, so then he faces nobody. That's maybe the go. But yeah, that's a big out for us. One of our star players, if not our star player, injured inside the first 20 minutes here. Hopefully that doesn't unsettle us. Owen is quite a good replacement though, and he's quite nippy. But very good build up there from Rangers. First time we've seen them really come forward. Jefferson now, good ball in. Finds Jack, who we've been giving a lot of stick to. He probably puts in a Cafu-esque performance, why not? Dennis, tackles, falls back to Dennis. Probably would say Jack was interfering with play, coming back from an offside position, but apparently not. We can't touch him. Jack's now picked it up again. Ball in there to Kai. We can't touch him. This is a goal. Once you know they've made more than 10, 15 passes, you know it's a goal. We're 1-0 down here in Scotland. And there we go. Rangers, with their first real movement going forward, have a 1-0 lead. I'd actually think if we were to get knocked out by Rangers, where there's no real shame in making the quarterfinal, if you draw Rangers in the quarterfinal and you think you're only half decent of a side, you should be beating them. Over 2 legs. Look. 1-0 down, we just need the next goal. We can't afford to go 2-0 down. Even if we lost the game 1-1, it's not too bad. But yeah, as you can see here, they've had 1 shot, 1 on target for a goal. Jose Sarr goes long. We forced them long. Somehow, Jefferson gets on that. Pumps the ball into the channel. Katanich wins. Van der Voort does well to keep it in play as well because it wasn't the best back pass. Machado now. Christian. Van der Voort. Eric Bailly. Christian, Odanenka, Franca, great ball, Owen's away. Jack's only got 10 speed, shouldn't get near him. In the end, Owen could have gone all the way to the byline, instead decided, no, I'm just going to keep on, going to shoot. 6 shots, 1 on target to 1 shot, 1, and we're 1-0 down. European football, ladies and gentlemen, away from home is always the hardest on FM. Even on extended highlights, we're not really getting any highlights here. Not really a shot since then either. The game is really ticking away slowly. Highlight right on half-time. Would love a goal. Potato, by the way, predicted at the start of the game we win 2-1, so I guess he's on for that. I would take that right now. Effort's been blocked and falls to Lorraine. If they hit me on the break and have 2 shots, 2 on target, I'll be pretty livid. Jack, Kai, Lauren, Kamara, Jack, Kai hits. Could you imagine if that was 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals? I would think we would actually be out. It's not been good at all. Thrash the arms. You've been terrible. Start the second half. We played actually a pretty decent half of football. Just one moment and Rangers scored. I think that's our biggest problem is the fact, for whatever reason, away from home especially, we don't score enough goals. I don't know what it is. We're in a very attacking, free-flowing system, and we create a lot of chances. We just don't score away from home in Europe. At home, we're generally okay. Right now, being absolutely FM'd. It's a throw-in here for Kipri. Jefferson. Kamara. Kipri. Kamara. Van. Pepe wins. Papa Paulie needs to come help him out. I don't know why Papa Paulie's stuck to the middle of the park then the whole time. If he's one-on-one. If he peels into the channel, he picks it up with his big body and is able to get people into the game. Whole point of a target man. In the end, we've just been pressed out of it because of the lack of movement. It's not our day. I'm just going to put it out there. 51 minutes in, it's not our day. We've lacked movement going forward. Quality of chance has not been there. Papa Paulie. Odenanka. Ball through. Papa Paulie. First time he's fucking moved, he scored. Lack of movement. He heard me. I said the words and he moved. Thank Christ. It's 1-1. We're not being FM'd as much now. In the end, it's the first time we've seen Papa Paulie present and keep the ball. See 2 lines forward to the striker, 1 line back to a midfielder, and then you look forward and see where you can go. Good presentation. If you just did that with Nicolas Pepe, we would have scored as well. At the minute, though, at 1-1 here, we've been much the better side, but still only 1-1. And Dennis Zakaria finds Lorient, and, I expect them to be decent. Good tackle from Machado. Katanich. Odenanka can turn. Franca now. Still going. Pepe. Quick. Papa Paulie in. Big moment. 2-1. Papa Paulie goes bang, bang, and just like that from 1-0 down. We're 2-1 to the good here. Again, the quarter-final against Rangers. And at the moment, Potatoes' prediction smack bang on. And there we are. Franca, good run. Bit lucky that it, fell to us in the start of the highlight, but great ball movement, and Papa Paulie, what a finish. Not going to lie, in my own head, before I was going to mention, I was thinking about maybe bringing him off because of the lack of movement, but it's worked out here. Finally got movement. First time they've moved. Long, and we don't win. Florenzi's lucky it was a poor touch. Keeps it, well done. Goes long, at least Papa Paulie's still out there. Should win the flick on and does. Owen's quick. Why have you gone for goal? He's up against Jack, who's not quick and has no real ability, trying to track a runner, and he's going to beat him for pace every day. Why have you shot? No presence of mind from Owen at all. Nicolas Pepe now. Odenanka. Florenzi. Good run. Good movement. Can he look inside? He does. In the end, they've put John Sutar out there, so they've made the change. Jack's off. Machado now. John Sutar's a bit quicker, but, he's a bit more of a centre-back at right-back, which is good for us. Van der Voot, he's done well. In the end, the fact we haven't lost out there with the second ball was fine. Franca now. Effort's been blocked. Falls to Machado. Still our highlight. Ball in. No one at the back stick. Really should have people bursting at that back stick. As it stands, 2-1 to the good. We've been good second half. First half, second half, very good. In terms of changes here at the moment, Franca is on his feet and dead. Owen's going to move into there. Pepe's actually going to come in as a winger on one side. And I'm actually going to get Kemp, who's been in really good form as a winger on the other side, go to 2 wingers and just run at men on the break. I would expect they're going to commit a couple more men forward. And then, hopefully there isn't a big highlight here because we're down to 10 men. If we go down to 10 men due to injury, and as we're trying to make the change concede, I would be absolutely fucking ropeable. The fact that's happened in a semi-final or quarter-final of the Europa League. Idrissa hits, I was nearly ropeable. 2-1, 77th first minute. We've made the change, that's fine. Little Denk looking for Papa Paulie, ain't going to find him. Leave one change up our sleeve. Joel Decker's been in amazing form in the league and whatever. There's definitely a question to get Joel Decker out here. Eric Bailly. Katanich has not actually had the best of game and is on a booking. We maybe take him off, but that's a big move at 2-1. No one wins the knockdown ball. It feels like the first highlight Rangers of just winning a bit of everything. Eric wins that one, but they've won it again here. Yeah, Rangers winning a little bit of everything here, and they're in now. Van der Voot, good save. I'm going to make a slight change to the middle of the park here. Ball winning midfielder and defender for Odenanka. I'm just going to actually get Christian sit behind the ball, deeper lying as well. Just sit behind the ball. So if they're going to just hit long balls and then look to win second balls. We're behind it. And to be fair, we should have conceded from the corner too. So all they've done now is they've changed from trying to play the long ball, win the second ball. That's okay. Oh, they're down to 10 men. Poor bastards. They're down to 10 men. They've had a guy get injured after making 3 changes. Wow. This could be death by fire. Odenane could go into here. Do that. Target man on attack. Advance forward on attack. Joel Decker late doors. They're down to 10 men. I want a third. Go for it. Go for gold. I want a third. Really late. 6 minutes at a time because of injury. They're going to probably sit in. If we can make it 3-1, that's really, really good for us. Over the top. Here we go. Pepe. Oh, well, that close. We committed so many numbers forward then. We had like 6 guys going forward. It was the moment. Oh, and now Joel Decker off the bench, Jose Sarr. Oh, I went for it too. We nearly got the moment. Papa Paulie, Odenanka, Joel Decker. Look at the numbers we've got. Through the middle's on. Oh, Florenzi ignored them all. Cuts that one though. Papa Paulie, free header. Oh, we could have really have been 3-1 up, and that would have been huge in the context of the tie. Another highlight though. Papa Paulie yet again. Machado. Odenanka. Ball over the top. Kemp. Numbers queuing. Florenzi can whip from deep. Decides against it. Goes back to Odenanka. Can't afford to lose it. Why have you not whipped it with 6 guys in the box, man? If we concede on the break, I'll be livid. Katanich. Unreal. Nicholas Pepe now. Here we go. Still going. Still going. Corner. Probably pointless now. I just don't understand. We've purposely done this to get people in the area. Fucking use it. If they hit me on the break, I'll be livid. It'd make no sense. They're going to get a corner in the 96th minute. Wow. Everyone breathe. Backstick ball cleared away. Great header away too. By the time they get down there and take the throw in, that should be all she wrote, referee, yeah? They're going to be happy with 2-1. It's not over. K-Kai is going to have a dance. Oh my God, that's a pen. Referee hasn't given it. Katanich made no connection with the ball and he got the back legs of the striker and I reckon he turned him. That's a pen. They're not even... Okay, can I watch that? Can I find what happened there? He's going to get that. Katanich just fouled him. Okay, whatever. They didn't deem it anything. They didn't even do a VAR check. We're in the change rooms. That's fine. Everyone get off. That's a pen every day on FM. Well, that was, yeah. That was a bit of whatever. They're down to 10 men. For no fault of their own Rangers. I've gone for the throw. 3 highlights where we should have scored. Florenzi then should whip it with 5 guys against 4 in the box. Decides to turn around and try and play it against a 1v3 that's left up the other end because they're committing numbers. Which never happen. Right? Nearly get hit on the break. We then get a corner which we don't create. They then win a corner. And then they should have had a pen. That's not how we wanted to see that game end. But it ended 2-1. That's okay. Potato has actually won the... has actually put in a correct score prediction. So, we're going to actually go gamble all for our community slot system that we do. And Damo has doubled up. Awesome. There we go. And there we are. I only do that once score predictions are right. But there we go. Well, there we are. And wow, Mateus Franco is out for ages. Guyan's out for ages too. Jesus. 6 to 7 weeks for Felix Afina Guyan with a sprained ankle. And with a 5 strain, Franco's out for 5 to 6. We are in trouble with injuries. No Felix Guyan, who's our most important player, and no Franco, who's our most important 10. Not particularly a good time for us. However, the only thing I would say, we're 2-1 up. We should be beating Rangers, and then it's going to be all about seeing what we can do. But yeah. First leg done, second leg on its way, and I'll see you guys in a second YouTube for the conclusion of the quarterfinal. Welcome back, YouTube. It gets worse. Nicolas Pepe, training injury. Papa Paulie, 4-month hip injury after an accidental collision. You gotta be fucking kidding. So, in this episode, so far, Guyan, first team regular. Even if we beat Rangers, we'll miss the semi-final. More than likely the final with a 7-week injury here in April. Mateus Franca, out for the next 4 to 5 weeks. We'll miss the quarter-final. We'll more than likely miss the semi if we make it. Would be fit for the final if we somehow got there. And now Nicolas Pepe is not going to be able to be used for us until the start of next year. Even if we made it past Rangers, there is no hope that we probably win the Europa League from here. That really does question if it's even worth me being manager here anymore. So what we're going to do here for this little part of the episode is, do we look at maybe moving jobs? I will play this tie, and if we win the tie, great. If not, we probably ship out with the injuries. Is there a job we should take that is like really good rep? Wolfsburg is 17th. Saint-Étienne really low. I guess you could try and take them. There's nothing screaming out. So anyone that's like really insecure that's got good rep. FC Nantes, same as the Saint-Étienne job, really. Portuguese Premier. Yeah, none of the big boys. There's no one like in a relegation battle that's going to sack their manager right now. Okay. Well, there you go. Pepe, gone. Franca, gone. Guyan, gone. Even if we beat Rangers, we're going to have 3 first-team star players out for the rest of the campaign, apart from maybe the final for 2 of them. Welcome back, YouTube. Quarterfinal time. It is Rangers at home at the Segeka Arena. And look at the amount of team news for both sides. 3 guys injured. Literally our starting 3 that we normally have. Kadinic and Odanenka out. They have Widmer, Ruben, 3 players suspended, which is Glenn Kamara, Connell Goldson, and Kai K, were a couple of theirs. And Jose Sarr broke his finger in the league game they just played. So at least it ain't just me. Have a look at my side, how it looks on paper. If they were full strength, I would have even backed them to come here and do me over. The fact that they've lost people for injury, suspensions, whatever, our team should get the job done. But you got to remember, at least Kadinic and Odanenka come back into the side. This starting 3 is Gonski. And you might see winger and winger, Damien Y, because I'm making a slight tweak to the system and get the best out of it. Ruben Chavas has been growing and developing quite well. He's been having a pretty good time of it in the league, but more importantly, since playing as an out-and-out winger, 7-1, 7-8, 7-2, 7-1, I'm going to go and put him out there. He's developing. He's a young kid. The club is all about giving prospects a go. Nippy, quick, dribbling first touch. I just think he's going to get very good game time. He's going to play well, and he's going to be the main starter going forward with the injury we've got. The second one that we will do is get Kadinic out to phrase, but Eric Bailly will go out on one side with Sadek on the other. That's easy decision there. The next one for us as well, if you have a look there, is Kemp. Has been an outrageous form of late as well. He's growing out of this skin, more of a winger that keeps, what's his name, happy as well, Luis Enrique, the Arsenal coach, as well. As you can see there, decent scout report, coach report's not bad as well, but more importantly, go to the form. 8.1, 8.3, 8.9s as a winger. We're going to have to run him today. Then it leaves Franca. There's only one person that can play that role, and that's Owen. Out of everyone else, no one else can play the role, so Owen is just the guy that's best fit. We actually don't really have another 10. And then it leaves you with the bench. Peter Simpson makes the bench, but Thomas Munier will go in there. We bought him for the specific reason of box-to-box as the backup for big games, so he is here as well. And then that leaves you, obviously, 2 guys needing to be on the bench. So we're going to get one on there, and it only leaves me with Bolin as well. So there you go. That's your bench. Makeshift bench. Joel Decker loves to go off the bench, so that's why he stays on the bench. Florenzi, Sadak, Barley, Machado, Van Vooten, Nat. Eric Bailly is having a really good time of it. Sadak's been Sadak. Could maybe go the other way around, but I'm not going to. Christian and Munier, they have played together a few times. Kemp, Owen, and Chavas. Big change in the 3 there, but needed because of the injuries. Papa Paulie is the reason that Pepe's out for 4 months. If I saw him do that to Nicolas Pepe or some bad challenge, he would have left the club then and then. But he's got 16 goals this year. He scored a brace in the last game, needing to go score goals now. That is your starting 11. Is it good enough to beat Rangers? The fat Rangers have lost a lot of people. is good for ourselves as well. We'll go have a look at how their team looks. Rangers would have made changes. Robbie's in. Pretty handy keeper to have as your backup. Very good keeper. Dennis Akari's had to go to centre-back, which ain't the worst thing. Jordan Amavi is in at left-back because he's not suspended today. Idris has come out for them on one side. Sanchez through the middle in the makeshift midfield. Hadji's had to go back a line, which is probably better for him, and Jefferson stays. Lorien up top stays, and then they brought Jamie Donnelly in, and I think the Northern Irish International was actually a really good pickup for them. I actually think that team there is better than the team that I had. Graham Ferguson at 16 might be quite the keeper going forward as well. Their bench, though, looking at that, the only real people that you know is Leon King and A&D, the rest of a couple of youngsters that I think they've just brought in to fill the bench out. On paper, I think we're better, but it's two teams that are very makeshift, and it may be what you call feeding the lamb to the slaughter. Is whoever makes it through this tie with the injuries that they've copped, the amount of suspensions you could cop after this game as well, that you could make the semi, but realistically, without your full-strength side, you're probably going to get beat and you could get pumped. It might be the same for Rangers as well as myself, but yeah, a lot of long-term injuries. In terms of what is needed tonight, a draw is good enough for me no matter what. Rangers need to win by 2 goals to win it on the night. Rangers just win by 1 goal, it's extra time and pens, there's no away goals. So here we go. Hadji now. Ball inside. Jefferson hits. Vandervoot. Easy save. We are on extended highlights. It's a good start from Rangers' first 3-4 minutes. Very, very positive from them. We know we don't play particularly well against a 4-4-2 as well. It has to be said. I don't know what it is, but a 4-4-2 always does a good job against us. For me, it's about staying solid. The back four is a little bit makeshift. The midfield's makeshift. The three behind the striker is literally fully rotated because of injury. So for me, it's all about what can we do. Kemp looking to beat men. Falls there to Florenzi. Papa Pauli, I need your big noggin. I need your big noggin. I need your big noggin. And Papa Pauli goes bang. We're 1-0 up. It's 3-1 on the night. And all we need to do is play solidly, and we are in to the Europa League semi-final, even though it will be without a lot of full-strength guys. I need your noggin. Thank you very much. I'm a man in need. And Papa Pauli delivered after breaking Pepe's hip. Owen backstick, 2-0 was onside. Just like that, bang, bang, 2 goals, and we're 2-0 up against Rangers on the night. There's no way he's off here. He was on by a mile. A mile. Didn't even need it. It's not even close. 2-0 up. 21 minutes played. 4-1 up on aggregate. And Rangers are sinking without a trace. You put 2 shots on target for 2 goals. That's always nice. Machado now. Goes with it. Lucky. Christian. Eric. Owen. Papa Pauli. Looks over the top. Kemp will get there. Don't know what it is about wingers on attack. They just do well. Munier, 3-0. 3-0. Maybe might be the future change. It's just a switch to wingers, out-and-out wingers. Maybe something I might do. I don't know what it is, but they get down the line and whip better balls in, and they actually sit narrow enough without the ball to score. So it's like the best of both worlds, where inverted wingers and inside forwards get a little bit lost at times. Florenzi, Papa Pauli could have been 4-0. We're 5-1 up, 3-0 on the night. Look, I'm going to do it. Move to extended. We know last time that happened, we conceded straight away. Main reason I'm doing it, they need 4 goals to take us extra time. Even on key highlights, I don't think we're going to concede 4 straight. You never know. Owen, Christian, Sadek, Munier. That's poor. Imagine if I switch to key highlights just to concede. Sadek does well. Vandervoot, Eric Barley. Good to see you in, Paulie, anyway. You've missed a lot. You've missed a lot of injuries is what you've missed. Your Papa Paulie has caused havoc. That's a poor ball yet again. Just feel like we're destined to concede because I switched from extended to key. I hate this game. I hate this game. The fact I switched from extended to key should not make a difference about me conceding a highlight or not. 3-1, just like that. Clean sheet gone because of my own stupidity. I've moved it to key because we shouldn't really want to see any more highlights. The fact that I have to tactically play around with extended and key highlights is ridiculous to win games of football, but there you go. 45th minute, Florenzi backstick, cleared away on as far as Eric. Mr. Barley. Back to Machado. Sadek, given away. Okay, we're going back to extended highlights because we're going to concede from this one. Fuck's sake, man. Why do I move from key to extended to key? I let him back into the game. My fault. 3-0 up to 3-2 all because I left it. Should have just leave it. The main reason I do it is I look at the episode and I go, you know what, we're playing on extended. So episode's going to be 40 minutes long. And I do that, I look at it and I go, you know what? Oh, I can go on key now because we're going to win this game. It's probably going to be 1-2 more highlights. We're probably going to be the team that scores. Every time I switch the key in a European game, we always concede. Kemp, ball in, Papapoli, put it back to extended goal. It's stupid. It's utterly stupid. 6-3, 4-2 up. It's literally stupid that on key, the game literally goes, oh, a team is dominating, we need to give a highlight. Doesn't matter what end, because someone's dominating. To extended going, okay, they're the better team in more momentum, more form, good lead-up form, match momentum in the data hub, puts in all that. Oh, okay, you get an actual reflection of the game. It's utterly stupid. Loren now. Holds it up, well done. Munier now. Goes on the run. That's poor, mate. That is really poor. That's such an easy ball. They need 3 goals for extra time here, Rangers. Papapoli. Haji. Sanchez. Wow. 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 Where are we all? Please be offside. Why is this tie not over, man? Oh, my God. Every European game we played this year, we look like we're home comfortable and we throw it away. Valencia, fucking red card. Ugh. Here we're 3-0 up. Put it to key highlights. Concede 2 highlights straight away. Next goal's massive in this game. Papapoli. Can he do it again? No, he can't. Why is it not easy? You're 3-0 up. Rangers should be heads drop, game over. You score the next, you know, at 3-0 it should be game over. Should not even be close to coming back. Kemp stops a run. The next highlight is huge here. The next goal is huge. We don't really have people to bring off the bench. It falls to them again. Our midfield's non-existent. We're in trouble. We're out on our feet. We're out on our feet. It's an own goal. Oh my God, man. It's 4-4. It's 4-4. We're 3-0 up, man. 3-0 up. We switched to extended highlights. Bang, bang, 2 goals. Now momentum switched. Oh, this game is so broken. This game is so broken. Don't really have anyone on the bench I can really bring in here to really play Munier's role. 3-0 up flying. Switch to key highlights. Bang, bangs. 2 highlights straight away. Rangers score 3-2. Put it back to extended, we score straight away. Now it's all on the line. 1 goal for Rangers, it's extra time. Joel Decker on. Highlight, we need a goal. Joel Decker. Florenzi. Ball in, cleared away. Munier, Owen. Christian, great ball. Machado, got a cut. Doesn't cut, eventually cuts. Papapoli doesn't get there. Chavas. Munier got a hit, doesn't. Florenzi. Got a whip, does. Own goal, come on. Should be all she fucking wrote here. Should be all she fucking wrote here. Eliasson's a ball-winning midfielder. Peter Simpson in as well. Deep line playmaker on support. We have a centre mid on support. Lower this tempo down, 4-3-3, we win the game, we hold on, yeah? 5-4-7-5 on aggregate. We're 3-0 up. Switch it to key highlights. This is why you never play on key highlights. I do apologise for the length of the episode. It's going to be 40 minutes long. You're just going to have to deal with it, YouTube. Every time it's a double game, we're just going to have to deal with long episodes because of the extended highlights. Every time we switch the key in this Champions League run, we've conceded and thrown games away. Valencia switched the key all of a sudden. Bloody red cards, bloody goals for Valencia. There you go. Switch the key from being 3-0 up because realistically we should just run away with it. 3 goals for Rangers. Key is broken. Do not use it. Key highlights is glitched. Christian puts it wide. Should be all she wrote. We're in to the semi-final of the Europa League. But with no real fit first team boys, how well are we going to be able to cope? We're through. We're there. It's a semi-final and a big dance to make the granny. But with so many big key first team players out for the rest of the season, what are we going to do? There's no denying he was superb. 3-0 up and flying. Out of nowhere, Donnelly went ballistic. We really, at one point, looked like throwing it all away. We've got Napoli in the semi. They're currently leading Serie A. And that is next episode. An undermanned, a very injured Genk will have Napoli in the semi-final of the Europa League. And can we make it to the big dance? Or will we fall one hurdle short? See you next time to find out. Thank you and goodbye.